Good morning. Thanks for joining us on Up with KREM. I'm Channing Curtis.
And I'm Tim Pham. Happy Friday, friends. We made it to the weekend. As we head into the weekend, we always want to know what the weekend forecast is. Meteorologist Thomas Patrick telling us more about it. Thomas, not too bad for a weekend to maybe get out into the garden, to maybe do that prep work before you have to actually plant the things, because it is a little bit early.
Yeah, and we've just got to be a little bit more patient when it comes to our gardens, because we know it still can get pretty cold at night. Now, as for our forecast for these next 3 days, it's not perfect. It's not going to be completely dry, but it's not going to be a washout either. Somewhere in between, nothing more than just scattered showers. And it looks like most of it is either over the Silver Valley, as you see Wallace and Kellogg and Lookout Pass has rain over that. And this would be the Chewelah area that's getting a little bit of a downpour, but not a whole lot in between those two spots. Nothing more than scattered showers. It'll feel very random through the day today, but it should pick up back in activity later on for this afternoon. But right now, 47 degrees isn't too bad for these morning hours, but the high temperatures will hover in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees today.
As you wake up this morning, we want to help you get out the door with your morning commute. Here is a look at I-90 and Arthur Street. It's frozen right now, but you can see not too bad. There we go. Clear, and everything is moving a-okay this morning. Of course, anytime there are major traffic incidents, we'll let you know about it. But of course, here in the Inland Northwest, your morning commute typically isn't too bad. One of the reasons why we love living here. If you do know of anything going on, be sure to let us know about it. You can text us at 509-448-2000.
Well, a state Supreme Court commissioner says a stay on Washington's high-capacity gun magazine law can remain in effect. Earlier this month, a Superior Court judge ruled the ban is unconstitutional, but the state Supreme Court quickly issued a stay, keeping the ban in place. Yesterday's ruling means that gun stores are still prohibited from selling high-capacity magazines. The court says this ruling is not intended to resolve the constitutionality of the law, and arguments can continue in the lower court.
It's 6:03. Let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. Happening right now, Spokane police are searching for a man that robbed a store on East 29th Avenue. He was wearing a dark jacket, dark shoes, a gray button-up shirt, and a blue beanie. Police say they have reason to arrest him for first-degree robbery. If you see him, call Crime Check, that number there on your screen.
The time don't want to get, the council don't want.
The town council in Lind voted to remove the mayor from her position this week. They claim Paula Bell violated her oath of office and refused to perform her duties. Council members say the Adams County Sheriff's legal counsel told them they couldn't just throw her out. The council is now meeting with their own legal counsel. We're covering North Idaho this morning. The Coeur d'Alene and Lakeland school districts will be installing vape detectors with new grant money. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press report the detectors will go in school bathrooms and locker rooms. The hope is to deter students from using vaping devices. A big weekend ahead for the Cougs. Tomorrow is the annual Crimson and Gray football game at Giesa Field. The WSU announced that some of the alumni coaches are going to be Gardner Minshew, of course, Jack Thompson and Ruben Mays, so some heavy hitters there. Kickoff is at 3 p.m. and the game will also be on the Pac-12 network if you can't watch it in person. That's a look at your morning rush.
It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world to talk about, of course, and we are talking football. Of course, tonight the NFL draft continues, and after the first round, one University of Idaho Vandal will be anxiously watching. Wide receiver Hayden Hatton hopes to hear his name called in Detroit. Hatton broke the program's record for career receiving touchdowns at 33. He also finished second all-time in receiving yards, and he hopes to be the first Vandal taken since 2019.
I really hope a team takes a chance on me and I get drafted. That'd be fantastic. It'd be a dream come true. If not, I know I'll have, with the amount of teams that have shown interest in me and stuff, I'll be able to have kind of the pick of the litter of what situation fits best for me. It's an exciting time, but there's definitely a lot of uncertainty because, you hear some things and, I've had multiple people tell me I'm on the draft board but they have to pull the trigger on it.
Well, good luck, Hayden. We are all pulling for you. Now, if he is not chosen, it's very likely that he'll still get on with the team as an undrafted free agent. If he is drafted, he would be just the second Vandal in the past 12 years to hear their name called at the draft. Now, in the meantime, in the first round of the draft, the Seattle Seahawks got themselves the best defensive tackle available in the draft. With the 16th overall pick, Seattle took Byron Murphy out of Texas and my alma mater, DeSoto High School. So Murphy is an absolute force at 300 pounds. He runs a 4.8 40-yard dash. The Longhorn had 29 tackles last season and even found the end zone twice on offense.
Man, it's an honor, really, for them guys, to come, pick me, just believe in me, and they invested in me. So I'm gonna give them everything I got. I owe them, I owe them my all, everything. So now to be drafted by Seattle, man, it's crazy. I give all glory to God, man. I feel like it's just God's plan.
Man, I got to see this kid play in high school, and can I tell you, even then, he was stellar. Now Seattle's getting what some call a potential steal in the draft for their new defensive-minded head coach, Mike McDonald, and Seattle fans are ready to rally behind Byron Murphy.
I like it. We need the middle blockage.
I'm happy with it. Anything on the defensive or offensive line, I think we need it.
New coach, new era, new blood.
I don't know. Sky is the limit.
That's right, the sky's the limit. Now, last night's first round tied 1983's Elway and Marino draft class, having the most quarterbacks taken in the first round with 6. And one of those, no surprise here, was University of Washington's Michael Penix Jr. He was chosen at number 8 overall in a stunner, though, because it was a surprise that the Atlanta Falcons swooped him up. And that's because the Falcons just signed Kirk Cousins to a 4-year, $180 million contract. So I guess we'll all just have to wait and see who really gets the starting job this upcoming season. Now, the very next pick was Penix's favorite wide receiver at UW, Rome Odunze, to the Chicago Bears.
All right, weather conditions this morning decently mild for these early morning hours as our temperatures are currently in the mid-40s overall. Not bad sky coverage over our heads as well. Looks like there's some mid to low level clouds, but nothing that looks like it's going to rain anytime soon. At least not here in Spokane. We do have those scattered showers kind of around the region. Nothing over the county here, and looks like any light showers over Coeur d'Alene have departed off towards the east. But there's this one shower that's definitely over Chewelah. That's where the wettest spot is currently for the inland northwest, though these scattered showers will be random and continue to just roll through the region for the rest of the day today, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I did add Tuesday to some rain chances for our upcoming forecast. So a lot of rain chances, but no rain guarantees. We'll show you which of these days have the highest percentage chances for rain overall. That's all coming up in your full forecast.